All right, I'm telling you, this won't take long. I give this Bevilacqua kid 5 days for somebody brings his ass to us to score points.
My brother was in this hospital. The bill was 75 pages long. $8 for an aspirin.
Dr. Vargas, please contact the pharmacy. Dr. Vargas.
Imagine what it is now.
Ralph and Mary Ritaldo?
No, what happened?
Why? Tomorrow's gonna be another rough day, that's why.
I don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight. Is this light gonna bother you?
No. Good night.
I mean, that's not the only light in the room based off of the highlights and shadows, but, you know, like there's definitely a gigantic light source in front of her, mainly that direction. That's also lighting him. It's extremely harsh. It's not diffused in any, like, serious manner, guys, right? But that's definitely the case. Talk about the one light here, Tony, but talk about the light that's creating all of this. It's very harsh. But either way,
Tony?
that's not the point.
Listen, Tony. If you're gonna keep doing what you do, then at the very least, I want you to get a vasectomy.
You want me to do what?
Let's get real, Tony. Do you have any idea what a bastard child would do to this family? You ever think about the shame your children would feel? You're putting us all at risk.
That's true. Like, she definitely does not care that he is out here doing all types of craziness with other women. I think we've pretty much established that based off of a couple of the one of the episodes of the first season, where I was just like, bro, why are you cheating on your wife? Then come to find out that she knows about it. She's completely fine with it. Basically, does not care. So yeah, I think if that's the case, then bro, you should probably absolutely do whatever you can do to not, first of all, bring anything back to your wife, if that's even a thing any longer. If that's the case, then he should definitely do everything within his power to not obviously have another kid outside of his marriage. I think she cares a little bit. That is a response of, I care a little bit. I don't think that's Otis. Yeah, I still don't think we're going to lose him as a character, guys. I don't think so. Could be, but I don't think so.
They're working their asses off on him. All right. Well, we gotta stay positive, right? We gotta give him that.
Tonight, I ask you to take my sins and the sins of my family into your merciful heart.
Yeah, that's not going past the ceiling.
We have chosen this life in full awareness of the consequences of our sins. I know that Christopher's life is in your hands, and his fate is your will.
No, really. If I had any reservations at all, I suggest we move him right away. But this is the best trauma unit in the tri-state area. I'm up on all the ratings.
Oh, thanks, Hesh.
Oh, yeah.
There's no news yet.
These cups kind of remind me of, like, the malls in the 90s.
Mr. Montesanto suffered cardiac and respiratory arrest due to internal bleeding. He was resuscitated. The bleeding was brought under control, and he's now in stable condition.
Doctor, can I go in and see him?
No, he's going to be in post-op for about 4 or 5 hours, and then he's asked to speak with Mr. Galtieri.
Me?
He asked twice for you and Mr. Soprano.
Okay, guys, I understand the importance of this character, definitely, right? But I'm not sure that we should be sitting here still from the beginning of the episode itself, kind of like within it, unless this is going to have some type of meaningful, I don't know, crazy turn of event, like in the story. I just don't understand why we're here for so long. Like they're dragging it, absolutely. But either way.
What boss?
The Emerald Piper. That's our hell. It's an Irish bar where it's St. Patrick's Day every day, forever.
Okay,
Mikey
noted.
Palmisi and Brendan Fallone were there, too. They were friends.
Those two guys hated each other.
Christopher, you gotta relax, okay? You just need some rest. They're friends now. They were playing dice with 2 Roman soldiers and a bunch of the Irish guys.
Doesn't make sense.
And the Irish, they were winning every roll. And then Mikey gave me a message for both of you.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
Message.
Yeah, he said, tell Tony and Paulie 3 o'clock.
That was a dream. Forget about it. Okay? I'm gonna take you home soon.
Forget about it.
What time was the Mikey hit?
3 o'clock.
What do I know? You were there, weren't you? It was in the morning, right? 11, 10?
No. It was in the afternoon. It was 3 o'clock. Do it. Please let that be the thing.
I'm not getting spayed. End of subject.
You brought up the vasectomy. Now you don't want to talk about it.
You asked me what was going on.
Like, I think the only time I would probably back even the concept of a vasectomy probably would be in this scenario. This exact one here. Other than that, I don't know why a man would want to do that. I don't understand it. No, I don't understand why. Unless there are like some health benefits to it, I just don't understand. But either way, guys.
I saw in the news about a gangland shooting.
Like, I'm not against it. I just want to know
Is that your nephew
why.
Christopher that you've spoken of before?
He thinks he had one of those near-death experiences. Says he visited hell, and they told him he'd be back permanent.
Who's they?
It was a dream, combined with the morphine. But now he thinks he's gonna go to hell when he dies. Up over it.
Do you think he'll go to hell?
No.
Yeah, probably. All of you. Like, I mean, if you are someone that dabbles in the concept of faith, then by all definitions, the way you are living your life and everyone else around you is living their life, then yeah. But I think by definition, the amount of people's lives you have taken from them that were not yours, basically. Yeah, you're going, bro. All of you, bro. With gasoline underwear, I'm positive. Absolutely.
And torture little kids, and they kill babies. The Hitlers, the Pol Pots. Those are the evil that deserve to die.
Paul Potts? Who's that? Is that the singer from Britain's Got Talent? Paul Potts? What did he do?
It's war. Soldiers, they kill other soldiers. We're in a situation where...
This is tricky. Now the whole conversation just got really tricky, didn't it? Like, who exactly has the ability to excuse taking a life from another human? If you are someone who believes in a faith, who does? That's a great question, Tony. Well played, Tony. And I definitely would like to believe that you're doing something for the best of your country. I get that, right? I'm absolutely down for all of that, but I'm not sure your country can give you a letter of recommendation to heaven. I don't think so. I guess by the context of if you are a religious human or not. Okay? That's it. I don't think so. But either way, I think that right there is worth a full-blown conversation. All right? I'm sure it'll be intriguing. But either way.
Everybody involved knows the stakes. And if you're going to accept those stakes, you got to do certain things.
Okay.
It's business. We're soldiers. We follow codes. Orders.
But obviously, even in the
So
context
does
of
that justify
this...
everything that you do?
Oh,
Excuse me, let me tell you something. When America opened the floodgates and let all us Italians in,
Okay.
what do you think they were doing it for? Because they were trying to save us from poverty?
No. Italians?
No, they did it because they needed us.
Like, at that time? Bro, Italians weren't even considered like, I mean, bro, I guess we can go back in history. Like, go back to the 5 Points era of, like, New York, when all of them were, like, basically coming off of the boats on Ellis Island and things like that. Oh, no. Italians? Ooh, bro, they were getting lynched. No. Italians? Like they recently got their, I guess, pass out of whatever they once were. Like when I mean recently, I mean at least 100 years. Italians, Irish, Black Americans. Who else was in that mix at the time? Hispanics, kinda. Yeah, things were wild back in the day for Italians. I mean, like I would listen to like my father speak, or like my grandfather, and things like that, guys. And things were tricky. Things were super tricky for them, like specifically Sicilians. Yeah, all right. I have no ties to this, guys. I'm Black American. I'm Black in America, guys. I don't, you know. But my lineage on my father's side, my father was born in Sicily.
But what do poor Italian immigrants have to do with you? And what happens every morning you step out of bed?
What the f*** is this all of a sudden?
I'm just asking a question.
Oh, so you're taking a stand here now?
I mean, she's being real.
Huh? You pick...
Like she's the one that's actually looking from the outside, being like, "Listen, I'm not going to listen to your nonsense. Like you're worrying about what happened to your ancestors, but what happened to you? You're still perpetrating the nonsense. You are. What do these people, have to specifically do with you right now, bro? You're acting like a victim, Tony.
And what?
You gotta relax your thoughts.
Thoughts.
Whatever Christopher saw, you can't take it personal.
You're from Harlem?
Christopher's a troubled kid. Who knows what's in his heart?
The Bronx?
Come.
Somewhere uptown.
I need to relax.
So, Mikey and Jojo got the fountain blue, and Kenny and me wound up in the Bella Vista room
Okay.
at 3 o'clock.
Oh. What were you wearing? What was he? Was he wearing like an old-fashioned striped gangster suit?
He was just some big Irish goon in old-fashioned clothes.
Did anybody there have horns? Or buds for horns? Those goat bumps?
Paulie, it was hell, okay?
This is a wild conversation, guys.
My father said he loses every hand of cards he plays. And every night at midnight, they whack him the same way he was whacked in life, and it's painful. Night after night. Does that sound like heaven to you?
Was it hot?
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty sure you're in heaven right now and you're wasting it, if that makes any sense.
And 6,000 years is nothing in eternity terms. I could do that standing on my head. It's like a couple of days here.
Okay.
Was I insensitive? And perhaps, did I do it deliberately?
You told the truth.
Do I hate him?
I think you're in love with
Often
him.
you're taking the Ativan.
Almost every night.
And
Wow.
when else?
That's crazy.
Sunday afternoon, I took one.
I don't think this is the right job for her, guys. Like, she's allowing things that really don't affect her life in any meaningful manner to affect her in a meaningful manner. It's crazy. I think this is probably one of the hardest things for me to kind of understand about, neurotypical people. They tend to attach care to things, if that makes any sense, right? Like, there's nothing that is going to be able to stop me from sleeping at nighttime. I can't think of, well, I mean, my kid, obviously. I like my kid a lot, right? But, yeah, I just can't think of one thing that could actually stop it like that. Like, off the top of my head, at least. I think that's just me, right? I'm moderately callous, I think. Somewhat stoic in nature, I guess, at times also. Yeah, I don't know. I can't, I guess because of my, let's say, mental condition, let's say, it definitely makes it hard for me to attach feelings or care, deep care to things, because by doing that, at any time, things can change drastically, and that would completely wreck me, right? So it's just easier to not attach anything to something that has the ability to change, ever. Because the last thing I want to ever feel is like anger. If that makes any sense. Like, I basically have two overarching type of things right now, where I'm just live my life complacent, and anger. That's it, basically. That's basically it, I would say. Joy kind of comes off as this also. But anyway, I don't know. I just, but yeah, if her job is is like affecting her life like this, then I don't think that she should be in it. Specifically, a client.
I'm living in a moral never land with this patient. Not wanting to judge, but to treat. But now, I've judged. I took a position, goddammit, and I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did get like emotionally charged. Like, was she wrong in her position? No. She was definitely not wrong in her position. But I'm not sure she should have kind of voiced it the way she voiced it in front of Tony.
Well, maybe he forgot.
No, he never forgets.
So what's the bottom line?
He let me eat the eggplant and he took the tomato. But there was a moment.
A glance.
Yeah, glance.
This is
The crazy thing about this lifestyle is like he's right. Like he could be in fact correct here because it's like all the subtle things that people will do, right? Like example, growing up in New York, you kind of see a lot, you experience a lot of even these type of people, and you'll start to realize that like an example would be probably how to find out you don't trust someone. Example would be you'd have everyone come sit at a table. Right, and you would know not to say certain things because everyone would be looking at all these subtle moments and movements. So what you would do is you'd have everyone with their glass. I'll pour everything in there for everybody, right? So you pour some for one person, pour some for one person, another, and then on the person who you want everyone to basically be very cautious with, you will go ahead and switch your hand and pour with that. You get what I'm saying? It's like these subtle, like the super subtle things and that you will experience kind of growing up kind of around this type of thing. And he's not wrong. It could literally be as simple as that right there. Just that.
Is there any news?
No.
So what, we're not talking now?
I said what I have to say, Tony. If you can't be honest with me, at least have the balls to be honest with yourself.
Oh, I got balls. And as long as I do, they will remain intact. If you don't have faith in me, it's up to you.
You gotta prove it to yourself first, Tony. Yourself and God.
No, you and God, Carmela, you're only religious when it suits you.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
That's normally the case a lot of the times. And most people that take up causes are generally that also. Like they only care about things that actually affect them, or when they think it's necessary, that's when they are going to act a certain way. But yeah, that's most people, and that's most people and most causes.
I'm supposed to get a vasectomy when this is my male heir? Look at him.
Tony, come back
What?
here and apologize!
Tony. Like you recognize that's your male heir, right?
What's the matter?
But
What's
then
the
you
matter?
talk to him like that.
Paulie. He's in New York, Paulie. In Nyack. His name is Cullen. He's a psychic.
A psychic? Get the f*** out of
He's
here.
Nyack,
famous
up
for
north?
contacting dead relatives for people. He contacted my dead friend Ronnie. Remember Ronnie with the arm?
How much you pay him?
Yeah?
He knew all about the fingers at the elbow, and I didn't even tell him.
Really?
He said Johnny is here, and I told him I didn't know any Johnnies. But then he said, well, one arm is shorter than the other. Does that mean anything to you?
This is ridiculous. Okay, one leg is shorter than the other. Yeah, normally, right? But maybe not like excessively. You get what I mean? But yeah, normally, one arm is longer than the other. Yeah, normally. For women, one breast is larger than the other breast. Yeah, normally. Like, listen, bro. You're not saying nothing special. All right. That's all you have to all you have to do basically to become one of these individuals is just learn human nature. But all right.
Ronnie. Are you telling me that's who you are, or that's who he is? I see. Right.
spirit put him on hold.
Do you take the name Gregory?
You're taking advantage of like desperate people. That is disgusting.
My father.
I understand now. You're Gregory. This is your son. Is your name Daniel?
Yeah.
He wants you to know that he was there with you and that you should move on. Yes,
Guys.
go ahead.
This is the real bad guy.
You really want me to say it?
You and this. That's what this is, you know.
Yeah.
Satanic black magic.
Oh,
Sick.
okay. I wouldn't say all of that,
I'm
but
asking you to leave, sir.
Yeah?
I'm not hungry. You mind if I sit here while I eat?
it better be pepperoni.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I hope you know I didn't mean it.
I think you meant it at the time. That's why you said it.
I said it because all the anger and the frustration.
Jeez.
Pussy's on the phone. He says it's urgent.
It's not even hot, guys.
So?
It wasn't me. It was Sean. Just Sean.
Yeah, all right.
I was shaking. You're gonna f***ing kill me for something I didn't do.
Don't you think we could have killed you already if we wanted you dead?
I mean, you're just saying it now because
Relax.
you know, want to
Just
talk.
want to talk to you.
Right.
It was Sean.
Yep. Like, you thought you were going to be free after this, bro?
23 years of donations
Come
to
on.
your parish. And this is what this guy sees hanging over me?
You should have never gone to a psychic. It's divination. It's the devil. They're completely unsanctioned by the church. Psychics are heretics and thieves who practice witchcraft. There's no validity to anything he told you.
This is a weird argument, guys.
Your problem's a spiritual matter.
Maybe.
Give me your money instead.
Regardless.
Remember the first time you brought me here?
What?
My cherry that night.
What?
Yeah. Seems like old time.
And then you turned into a rat.
No, you want me to do it. And now I want to do it.
Common, typical conversation.
So, we'll do it.
I may want to have another baby. Maybe.
Okay. Is that a thing? That a possibility?
Like, what's behind all this?
Safely?
Raphael told over this Gomar. I never sacked it.
And I want you to be true and to be mine. I want you to not cheat.
Oh, well, she said it, so I guess.
I will be true, come. From now
No,
on.
oh, Tony, please.
Right.
If you're not going to believe me, then fine.
Shut your mouth, though.
What can I do?
because now we heard the magic words. All right? Hold on. It's about to be over. Unnecessary scenes. Angels fade to black. All right. Okay. All right. Well, here's the thing. Now that she basically said she's not down with it anymore, I think that he has to probably not do this any longer because, you know, that doesn't sound correct. Now you're going against your wife's, you know, desires, let's say. Because before it was always like, she never cared. But I think she cares now. She's done with it, Tony. All right? So you need to now be a better man to your family. All right? Hopefully that happens, guys. This episode was solid, guys. No complaints here. It was definitely very, like, super religious oriented. Okay. Okay. I have no problem, you know, with watching things like this and encountering things like this at all. Right? I want you to live your life how you live your life to the best of your ability. And if you know, are someone who is particularly religious, good. Do your thing. Right? But either way, whoa. I love the show. I just love it. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. If you would like to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the second tier. All right? Catch you guys later.